Alright, we are live, fellers and fellers.
From San Francisco?
From France, exactly. Wait.
I'm wet.
Oh, really? Oh,
Oh,
bonjour. Bon appetit.
I think I got stuck in New Orleans.
Parlez-vous
Help.
français?
Please.
No,
There's a few too many ghosties.
Guys, I
Please, someone
ended up
come
in a
pick me
cave.
up.
Where are you, Aiden? Sorry, what was that?
I'm in a cave, I think. It's dark and damp.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
Aiden, call the police.
There's no signal.
Then how
Turn
are
on
you here?
Turn on your location, baby. I'll find you. I'll come get you.
No signal as I'm on call with the boys.
No, it's the ghost. It's the ghost, okay?
Oh,
By the
gotcha.
sheer willpower.
No wonder there's no
Oh,
signal. They're using it all to talk to us.
Hey,
Turn on your location,
What else
baby.
do I
I'll
do?
find you. I'll come get you.
at least she's got her priorities straight,
Baby
you know what I'm
girl.
saying?
I'm locked
Gotcha
in,
with the
okay? I'll be
homie.
there in 10 minutes.
10 minutes? She doesn't even know where she is, and you're gonna show up in 10 minutes? She woke up in this cave.
Listen, I got stuck in New Orleans,
Oh.
okay? I gotta...
I'll start
Cave in New
counting.
Orleans. It's a New
One.
Orleans cave.
2, 3.
4, 5.
Alright.
I don't know how
found
to
your
count any
cave.
higher.
Hold on. I'm gonna knock twice, okay? Hold on. Did you hear that?
They're not. They're in the walls.
They're in the walls.
Okay. So,
Fun bit,
We're
anyway.
live from the dungeons of. Thank you,
Drakenheim.
Drew.
Anyway. Not yet, says Jacob. Jacob says, exclaimed Jacob. All those aside. So last week we had a pretty busy session. As in, Fury did some things that she was not super proud of.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
She committed murder, but not of her own free will, which is where the issue lies. Murder of your own free will is like totally fine, but being forced to murder someone, that's the line right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we call spicy murder. It's murder with a little bit of spice added to it.
As this evil, bad man is trying to hurt her. Of course. Yeah, so Kadroth now dead, and Fury now traumatized. You guys head back to Prince Shander. You know, you take a little trek. Rain has to go, I'm saying this in quotations right here, alright, because Rain made a bit of a goof. While Jarwin is asleep and broke one of his heels, Rain threw it away because it was broken, obviously. But obviously that was the wrong decision. So Rain has to go shoe shopping.
Quote unquote. I'm aware.
And got some pretty baller shoes. For free. It was a new discount they have. It was a BOGO sale, exactly.
I got all fun.
Fury does some atonement.
I just like the thought of Fury, the person who, like, hangs around demons and devils all the time. Like, he literally babysits one. Just goes to a church.
Yeah, she's just like,
Back it up.
she's like, hey, can I
Repent
I've
for my
done some-
sins.
That's that church.
I've done some pretty fucked up things, Professor. Professor? I don't know what I'm saying. Wrong form.
Confessor?
Yes, professor of religion.
Professor. I got my professorate in religion in.
Instead
Isn't
of
that
like
just a
picking
priest?
person,
Yeah.
it's like that guy from the Mummy who has like a bunch of different holy symbols on his
Yeah,
necklace.
exactly. So, Rain, we're going to start with you because you were on your way to the tavern, if I remember correctly, to go meet the...
Wizard of something or other.
Yeah, so he can identify your staff for you. I'm closing these tabs because I don't need them. The stream's still going. It is Hoggers. Alright,
Here, give me 1 second. I can go on stream on my Xbox and watch it.
so, Matthew, you arrive at the tavern. Let me open up the PDF real quick. Uh, 32.
Ooh, I like the flags that has our name on it. I like it.
Yeah. I think I pointed them out last week, or last
Yeah.
session. I don't know if we met last week. Did we meet last week? I don't know. Time is...
We did.
Can we have different colors? I call like emerald green.
So what I do is I have me as a different color because I'm the dungeon master, so I'm different than everybody else. But everybody else gets the same ass color. I think I'm gonna change...
You're better.
It's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Raven,
I
what's your issue, my dog? My
I
bud, my
think
pal.
for next campaign, if we stream next campaign as well, which I hope I would like to rather, I might do different colors for everybody. Like, not everybody gets a unique color, but like a different color for the banners.
I call whatever color blue that there is. You know it.
Okay. So anyway, you arrive at the North Look.
Damn.
What'd you say, Caleb? Sorry, what did you say? Something?
Oh no, I was just reading chat.
Banner, but I hardly even know her.
I didn't mean to throw you off your jive.
Jacob said, "Banner, but I hardly even know her" in Twitch chat, so I responded with, "So true, Jake921."
Dude,
My
credit
God.
me.
Why does it look wrong?
Because it's not capitalized.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like a weird, it's like it's highlighted, but it doesn't have like an at. It's
Threw
just
away.
I don't know. Anyway,
I don't like it.
so you step into the North Look, Matthew.
Yep.
Mr. Hydra Song.
Calling me by my fancy names now.
You step into the inn. And you see the place is mostly empty. But there are a couple people who are sitting. One is just a regular looking human guy. You know, looks like he just kind of came in from either from an overnight shift or he's on his way to work because he looks exhausted.
Great.
And the other is probably the guy you're looking for. Long red robes, golden trim.
Couldn't be him.
Just like crazy poofy hair. Not like Einstein levels poofy, but like he definitely has some poof to his hair. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like he's got some poofy hair, and he's flipping through a book as you enter it. Those are the only two people besides the
Hey,
proprietor.
I'm gonna go sit down with the one I'm assuming. Did I get given a name?
No.
No. It's like all right. I'll sit down and say, all right. I'm assuming you're the one I'm looking for. Need you to identify this, and I'll just honk. Here you go.
He looks up from his book. He looks at the staff. He goes, a really big part of me wanted to say, I have no clue what you're talking about, but I managed to quell that urge.
I mean, I was told I was looking for a wizard. You're the only, out of all the people in here.
No, I just thought it would have been funny if I pretended I didn't know what you were talking about and you go talk to that regular bloke over there. That would have been hilarious to me.
I almost did, just for my own humor, but I'm in a hurry and I want to know what it is.
Alright. I suppose I can identify this for you, lad. Really good craftsmanship. Not too bad. What is... Do you know what this crystal is made of? I've never seen nothing like it.
Matthew doesn't, but I think Brain does.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I can't remember. I think I have it written down in my notes. I think it was like the sun crystal.
Yes. That would be correct.
I don't think I know any further than just sun crystal. Right? I don't know if he's asking for specifics.
You know what it is and like a little bit of what it does, but beyond that, that's just kind of...
Gotcha. Yeah, I know. I know what it is and what it does, somewhat. Why?
Well, I've just, like I said, I've never seen anything like it, boy. All things considered.
That's what I'm thinking of. Sorry, Alyssa just went like, yoink, mine. And it's like, that's all I can think about too. It's just like, all right, yeah, I've identified it, but point, goodbye.
Alright, let's do this. And he kind of cracks his fingers. And then he starts like drawing like a sigil in the air. And he just pushes the sigil onto the onto the staff, and the sigil like connects to the tip of his fingers. And for the next like, how long is the ritual for identify? Is it 1 minute or 10 minutes? I can never remember.
A
think
minute.
I don't know.
Oh, it's a minute. Okay. Yeah, so for the next like minute, he's just kind of waving his hand up and down the staff. Kind of like scanning it. And then after a minute, he closes his hand into a fist and the sigil disappears. Interesting. Well, so she's got a name.
And that would be? Wait,
Nemichoa.
Wait, you said she?
Neme apostrophe CHOA. Yes. So what she does, basically, as you've discovered already, you can conceal it as like an armband, like a bandage wrap. She lets you, like, she gives you more protection, like your heart ear. If I was like explaining this in like let's say it was like a tabletop RPG terms, I'd say you get a +1 to your armor class.
I'm reading it.
You get a few spells on here.
Shut up! Fruit! Calm it! It's fine.
You'll have to attune to it though in order to use all of its features.
Can I start the process to that now? Grab it and attune to it? No, it takes 24 hours, don't it?
It takes an hour to attune.
No, it
It's a
takes a short rest. Yeah. Attuning
Yeah,
to an
short
item
rest.
requires a creature to spend a short rest focused only on that item while being in physical contact with it.
How long is a short rest? Isn't it an hour?
It's anywhere from half an hour to like 3 hours. Like anywhere like a nap, basically.
Okay.
No, River, come here. Or Sako, no, River, go away. Sako, no, Sako, stay. You both are insufferable. There you go.
Yeah, so you'll have to spend 30 minutes, Matthew, to like attune to it.
Yeah.
You just want me to put it on second?
Yeah.
You can't leave physical contact with it until your attunement is over.
I mean, when it's on my rest, I can't do it at anyway.
Yeah. But I'm just letting you know.
No, I understand. I will bid you good day, sir. Thank you for the information. Have a wonderful evening. I'll pay for a drink, give it to him, and leave.
All right, he
How much is
kind
the
of
drink?
gladly accepts the drink, and
It's like what? 5 gold for a beverage.
Yeah.
Expensive ass beverages.
He's paying for his tab. All right, so yeah, you walk out, and he gladly starts drinking.
I'll go back to the tavern. Sleep. I'll go out, take a nap.
Repeat that. Sorry, I took my headphones off for a second.
I'll go up, tell the first person in the group I see to wake me when we're ready to leave or do something. And I'm gonna go attune to this. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Okay.
I exited my character sheet.
The first person you see, is anyone at the bar?
Not yet.
No.
Not me.
I'm on the search for magic items.
Yeah, you're still just looking for cool things.
Yeah.
You don't find anything like particularly awesome, but you find like some shiny stuff, like a really shiny piece of metal that's like shaped like a star. It's not sharp or anything. It's just cool. You just find a few cool things. Jarwin is just strutting his stuff in his new heels, right, Aiden?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
After he gets done bawling his eyes out.
Good. All right.
I see Jarwin first, and I'll tell Jarwin.
Sure. I would say you'd probably see Jarwin first, because he's the only one not really actively doing anything. He's just kind of vibing. Yeah. What were you doing, Jacob? Are you still at the...
She just, finished with her atonement, and she's going to be heading back to
the tavern?
the tavern after.
Crow, can you say something real quick just so we can make sure you sound okay?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Are they okay, David?
Do 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 do
Okay, you're
do.
You're good. Thanks, baby boy. I love
Fuck
you.
you.
So, with that aside, can you refresh my memory on what you were doing with Barlow? You were just kind of going with him, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, you and Barlow, it doesn't take long. You guys just kind of go to the barracks and you're like, here's this, here's what's going on. All right, bye. Yeah. As you're walking back to the tavern, though, Barlow, he goes, Torga's on her way here. Once she arrives, I will give her the recommendation, and we will go our separate ways. Well, mostly, depending on your decision.
Sorry, trying to think of how to react. The hot man's talking to me again. Hold on, I need a second, I guess. Jeez, I'm flustered today.
Dan has that effect on
Oh, trust me, I'm aware. You
I know
stop
that's why.
that.
I said,
That. Okay, sure. Sorry, I don't know how to respond in this situation. Brain is not
You could just say,
braining.
okay.
Fair enough. What exactly, what exactly does Torga coming here entail, other than just us handing over a corpse?
Well, it's you getting your, for lack of a better term, freedom back. You guys can do whatever you want, make your own decisions. You're not working for us anymore unless you want to. She's just gonna kind of cut you loose and let you make your own choices.
Guys, there ain't nobody there.
A set ranger. So, what exactly do I have to do in order to see you again?
I am unsure of how to react to that statement.
You can ignore it. I don't think I've been exactly subtle, but
I guess we'll find out.
yeah,
Can
okay.
you hear, like, if Jarwin starts playing his little lute, can you, like, hear him off in the distance playing, like, soft romantic music?
We wouldn't know it's you, I don't think, unless you're playing like
That doesn't
You're-
matter. That doesn't matter.
unless you're like
I'm just trying
connected
to
to
set
like
ambiance.
all of the speakers or like overhead like whatever they're called. Like PA systems.
Yeah, there's PA
Can I just
systems in
create
Medieval
ambiance?
Society.
You want to create ambiance? Can you roll for ambiance, please?
Yeah, make an ambiance check.
This is her secrets check.
Exactly. I would say they can hear it, but it's like faint.
Okay. That's all that matters.
You hear that too?
Yes.
Are you making the same assumption I am?
Anyway.
Alright,
I
fair
would not
enough.
be averse to seeing you again.
Well, that's good to hear. Okay. And I start heading back to the tavern, I guess. Unless he has anything else he wants to say to me, or we're going in the same direction anyway.
You are going in the same direction.
I assumed as much, but like, it's probably either walking in silence or casual conversation.
Yeah. Probably silence.
Yeah, neither of us know what to say right now. Alright, that's yeah.
Alright, let's get that slow burn romance out of the way.
Sogcom.
Yeah, so you guys all eventually reconvene at the bar. Rain is asleep upstairs. What are you guys just getting drinks? What's going on here? What's the sitch?
I feel like Maluk's just saying all of his little knickknacks on the table.
I
I'll
think at this
probably
point, like Fury's gonna arrive back and be like, "All right," and just start jovially playing cards and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
So first, hold on, how much money do we have? I'm gonna get everyone a drink. So just let me know how much to take off.
Are you buying on a
Afterwards.
tab or one drink?
Just one drink for now.
Okay. That'd be. I mean, if you're just gonna round up, that'd be 2 gold.
2 gold? Oh, yikes. Alright. I say yikes as in, like, that seems like underpaying. Or, like, undercharging, whatever. And then I check up on Fury. Make sure she's doing okay and not, completely, insane.
Like Jacob said, she seems to be jovial. She's playing cards with a couple of random blokes.
Also, did we, what was the amount of gold we each got after sharing a cut with, Jarwin?
200.
No, that's without Jarwin.
160.
160?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, in that case, I need to get the amount I put.
Alright, well, after I check in with Fury, I sit down close to Jarwin. That way I can, spill my secrets with him.
Spill the tea.
Exactly. And if I happen to catch Barlow's eye, I'm, like, probably turning red in the face and turning away.
Okay. Yeah, very subtle.
I literally said I don't think I've been too subtle about this, so don't come at me like that.
Alright. So, Finch and Jarwin are gossiping in the corner. Guys' night. Rain is taking a nap, Fury's playing cards, and Maluk is doing Maluk things, where he's just kind of looking at all the shinies and all the cool stuff that he got.
Yeah, I got a fake eyeball, gold Timber.
You found a 1978 U.S. quarter as well.
A 1978.
The fuck is a U.S. quarter? What's a quarter?
You found a weird silver piece. Anyway.
Typing it.
It's like shiny like silver is what I mean. It's not actually silver. Yeah. Yeah. I think quarters are made of like zinc or some shit like that. It's like some bullshit.
Depends on the year. You could find a silver quarter.
Yeah, the older ones are silver. I think. Like the old ones. Alright. So, as you guys are all going about your business, the door to the tavern opens, and 2 black sword soldiers step in and like kind of stand by each side of the door, and then Torga kind of just walks in. As like the door opens and the black sword steps in, the whole bar just kind of goes quiet, and Torga just steps in. She looks at the barkeep, and she goes, "Jackson, do you mind if we have a room to talk about things with?" And the barkeep goes, "No, ma'am, of course not. I'll get it situated." And he kind of walks off, in a bit of a hurry. And then comes back and tosses her a key, which one of the soldiers by the door catches. Torga looks around the bar and looks at, because Rain is upstairs napping, she looks at Finch, Fury, and Jarwin. Because she doesn't know Maluk. She goes, "Alright, where's the other two?"
One's dead, one is sleeping. I'll get the one that's sleeping.
This is at the end of your nap, Matthew, so you are able to attune to it.
I just kind of quickly run up to knock on the door.
Yeah, you hear a knock on your door.
Coming!
Torga's here, so I suggest you hurry up.
Fury
Okay.
points at Maluk and says, "After Aman, well, we encountered this guy, and well, he's part of us now."
Sounds good to me.
Hello.
You come back down, Finch, and Rain. Do you eventually go down?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I take my time. I'm in no hurry.
I figured. Torque is just kind of
While
taps
we're
her foot
sitting
as she
there,
waits.
we're just in there, awkward silence. Maluk's in a hand, like just hand over a salt rock. Do you want to lick a salt rock?
I'm good. What was your name again?
I am Maluk.
Pleasure. Yeah, eventually you come down the stairs and you see her just kind of standing by the door, tapping her foot. She's moved in a little bit. She's not just like standing in the door frame like, "I am here." But she...
Alright. I grab a drink and I get ready.
Yeah. She looks at Jackson, the barkeep, and she goes, "Same room as usual?" And he goes, "Yes, ma'am, of course." "Wonderful." And she flips him a platinum as she walks by.
Damn, a bitch is loaded!
How much did she give?
She gave him
A platinum.
And that's 10 gold pieces?
Yes.
Okay, Maluk's gonna give 11 gold pieces.
Would Maluk know conversion?
I mean, he has an 8 intelligence. I feel like money, he can count to 11.
Yeah, I know I'm asking this because of how you've been playing him so far. I'm curious if if that's what you think, I'm
No,
not gonna question it.
He's just extremely childish, that's all.
Got you. He's like not book. He doesn't know words. He doesn't do well with language, but he's fine with like numbers.
Yeah, numbers are okay. He can use his fingers for that.
Well, he has 10 fingers.
Yes, well, that's when things get a little harder, but... He can do addition and subtraction, okay? That's probably about it.
He can't, and he can't do it more if he does addition and subtraction. It can't be bigger than like 10 plus 10. He does not know anything. He doesn't know the 11s, even though they're really easy. He doesn't know 12s, even though they're really easy. He's just like, I know up to my 10s.
I agree.
Okay, I'm just checking. So yeah, do you guys follow her behind the bar?
Yeah.
Yar.
All right. She opens the door. You she unlocks the door and she opens it. And in here is like it's like an office with like a big table, there's like a desk over in the corner and there's a big meeting table, like a conference room. Yeah. It's like a conference room office hybrid. And she kind of completely ignores the desk because not hers, and she kind of just sits down at the table. And Barlow just kind of silently follows and stands next to her. He doesn't sit, he doesn't do anything. He just stands next to her as you all kind of walk in and take your seats, if you are sitting. Finch goes, I stand next to Barlow.
No, I'll sit.
I know. Are you guys all sitting, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jarwin, yes, I'm sitting, but Jarwin tells Finch that he should go stand next to Barlow.
Absolutely fucking not. That's his boss. Calm down.
Do it.
Stop it.
Don't catch him
or I'll
off guard,
hide
it'll
one
be
of your
romantic.
shoes.
You sit as close to Barlow as you can, though.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
casually as possible,
Yeah.
considering Miss Madam Murder Lady is in the room.
I sit
Oh.
next to you guys, and like I slowly sit like nudge myself closer to you, so you have to sit closer to him.
I kick you under the table, and I whisper to you. I lean over and whisper to you, do it again? Get any closer? And I'm hiding one of your new shoes.
No, I just wink at you.
So, Torga just kind of sits down and looks at all of you, and she goes, so Barlow has been giving me some updates. He's been saying some wonderful things about all of you.
Fury looks around awkwardly.
My last correspondence with him was before you met Maluk. But word does travel fast, especially in my circles. I also can't help but notice that the traitor was not dealt with as I specifically requested. Is there a reason for that?
I like side eye Fury, but I don't like make it or like very obvious, whatever. But I don't say anything.
I just go, I don't know.
Fury looks at Barlow and kind of like gives him a pleading look. Like just like, please explain this.
There was an incident with possession. And someone, not going to name any names, was possessed and was forced to murder Kadroth. She goes, and you're not naming names, are you, Barlow? And he goes, no, ma'am. All right, fair enough.
Man speaking, you could always say Amon did it. That's why he's dead.
Just pin everything on him on.
Well, I would like to say I'm impressed with all of you, and you have served your sentence to me wonderfully. You are free to go if you wish. Of course, the offer to join is still open, but you're free to go if you wish.
Can I lock eyes with Barlow and see if he's like trying, like if he's looking at me, and see if it's a good idea if I should join or not?
He's not really looking at anyone. He's just kind of staring straight ahead. He's trying to be as professional as possible.
Fair.
Ow!
Since this is
Don't bite me, you
first
fucking little.
time meeting Torga, can he make an insight check on her to see her general vibe?
Sure, go ahead.
Second, let me go to my skills.
While he's doing that, I look at Torga and I ask, what exactly does working for you entail? What are the rules? What are the, expectations?
What was your insight check, Caleb?
14.
She seems like she's no nonsense. She's very strict, very professional, and probably a little morally compromised.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
a little morally compromised. You get the feeling it's all allegations.
Okay. Keeps to herself. You can respect that.
What does working for me entail? Well, I'm not saying you'd be on my beck and call, but I say jump, you say how high. You jump higher. I might have you do things some people might consider to be uncouth. Some of you might be assigned to me as a guard. Some of you I might put into the contract killing business. Some of you might be spies. It all depends on what I evaluate at your orientation.
Fury's gonna say, I I won't join the Black Swords unless we can all stay together.
I don't acknowledge what Fury said, but I continue looking at Torga and I ask, what are your rules on attachments?
What's the nature of this question? Why is it
I wanna.
So I know what I'm getting myself into.
She looks at you for a second. She goes, Well, as long as it is not with a higher up or someone who is lower on the totem pole than you, which isn't possible at this point. You guys will be starting at the lowest of the low, for lack of a better term. I see no reason that, let's say I'm throwing this out there, right? Let's say you get promoted to the same rank as Barlow here. I would say attachment is fine then, but until that point, either don't let me hear of it, or don't do it at all. One of those is impossible, so I suppose it's up to you to consider which one is impossible. But of course, that's only hypothetical.
And of course, going on with this hypothetical, how long would it take to move up?
Depends on your performance. If you do good, you get rewarded. If you do bad, I don't think you'd want to find that out. And as for your question, Fury, I could pull some strings and see that the 5 of you remain connected. Maybe I'll place you in the same unit. Maybe I'll think of something new just for you 5. Who knows?
Out of character, we do also, guys, we still do need to go to Exor Sunblight.
Zardarok?
Zardarok, thank you. Zardarok. Sunblight. You need to go there at some point.
Got it.
Also out of character, we do all have varying set of skills, so it's very
Yeah.
difficult
Right.
for us to all be in the same spot. Cause I'm better at stealth and spying than someone like Maluk would be. So it's just very difficult for us to all do that reasonably. It's just what I'm thinking.
But you could also give the argument that our wide variety of skills allows us to handle any situation.
True.
And I'm better at assassins than spells.
I mean, stealth isn't too bad.
I'm assuming I've still been looking at Torga this entire time.
Yeah, probably.
Do you mind if we step out to come to an agreement amongst ourselves?
She beckons to the door. Go ahead.
And I assume
Barlow, stay behind. I need to talk to you.
I'm the first one out the door. Probably the closest because Barlow and Torga are probably there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
Yeah, you go out the door.
Yep.
And then everyone else kind of files out after you. You guys have the floor.
Fury leaves behind Jungo with instructions to stay completely silent.
Okay.
And once we go out,
you can't see him because he's invisible, but you can feel the pout radiating off of him as you're like, stay quiet, and he's like.
As soon as we all go out there, I'm going to eavesdrop through him on what she's asking Barlow.
We'll get into that after you guys have this discussion.
The first person I turn to is Jarwin, and I'm joining. Are you joining me?
Well, I go where you go.
Alright then. Well, that's 2 of us settled.
I'm already contemplating on joining because they might be able to help me find, and I pull out the rest of the pieces.
Gotcha. Yeah. Uh-huh. Listen, Finch has some assumptions about Rain that we've already talked about, so...
What are they again? I forgot.
That you've got a weird hand fetish. That's one of them. I don't remember the others.
That's funny.
Caleb, Jacob?
I have very simple. As long as I can... Jeez, I keep skipping. As long as I can kill at some point and act out my aggression, I'm okay with anything.
He's very insightful. He knows himself. He knows who he is and what he wants. He's like, as long as I can commit gruesome acts of murder and vent my frustrations, I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Forget the morally corruptness. We're doing it.
Yeah, he's totally just like, he's a good person, but just sometimes he needs to kill.
Fury? Sorry.
Fury's suspiciously quiet, and she's adopted a weird posture where she just kind of like she sat down with her hands perched, so that way she doesn't like fall over.
Do I recognize this as her Jungo pose?
Yeah, Fury's got the Jungo face on.
Yeah, she looks like she's not all here right now.
Okay, well,
You could always
I'm
poke her
sure
and
I'm sure we'll
jar
get
her out.
Fury's answer once she's done.
So, Fury, as you guys leave and Jungo just kind of sits still and pouts, you hear, Barlow? Are you sure this is the right choice? He goes, yeah, I've never been sure of anything in my life. More sure of anything in my life than this.
Aww.
And she goes, now, I'm not as stupid as some people think. Are you sure you'll be able to put your feelings for the Finch boy aside? If push comes to shove. Barlow just kind of shrugs and goes, I guess we'll see.
Oof.
The fish boy?
I would hate for all of this careful planning to go awry because you got attached. Barlow once again just goes, I guess we'll see. And that's the end of the conversation. She just goes, and then just kind of sits silently.
Does anyone poke Fury?
I do after like I'd say probably like a couple minutes is how long that took.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after like a couple minutes, like your usual amount of time, averaging whatever, I do poke you just like Fury.
Huh? Yeah?
The rest of us have made our decision.
Oh, yeah, sorry. What was that?
We're all joining, are you?
Well, someone's got to keep you out of trouble.
The unenthused, just.
Please. Fucking Fury just up there, just like, yay.
Before we go back into the room, I like nudge Fury and just what were they talking about? I'm assuming you left Jungo behind.
Oh, were you close to Barlow? Like,
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, she was talking about you, like, like you and Barlow might have a thing.
Well, we definitely might have a thing. It just depends.
I forget that Fury's wisdom is like
really low.
No tact
Damn,
whatsoever.
she's like one of
No.
she's like the only person who's not aware.
Oh, 7.
Oh, okay. Damn, you just. Yeah, Fury, there might be a thing, but depending on how this goes, there might not be. But we will see.
That's what he said.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Are we were we walking and talking, or are we?
No. I
Okay.
kind of just like because I assume we're like right outside the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would have just like noticed you probably left Jungo behind, and I was clarifying with you. Is is
I
that all
only,
they talked about?
my only question is out of character. Why did you say fish boy?
Finch,
Finch.
as in his last name, Finch.
Oh, I heard fish boy.
I'm pretty
Fish boy.
sure. I'm pretty sure
Where's
Ellison is not a fish.
He just goes the fish boy, and Ellison just turns into a fucking salmon.
I was so
He
confused.
pulls an
I was
Avis
like,
and turns into an eel.
Yeah,
boy.
literally.
He turned into a mermaid man.
You
Oh
gotta
my
be really
God.
careful in in the far north where their main diet is fish if you're gonna be a fish person.
Turned into
Anyway,
spice fish real quick.
was that all they talked about, Fury?
Ugh.
Or was there
They
anything else?
I mean, she said something slightly ominous about them maybe having to like let go of his attachments with you or whatever. But I'm
Okay.
sure that has reasonable.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, I think it's
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
it's
he's.
time we head back in and let them know our decision.
You two are so alike. And then Fury goes in.
Yeah, okay. Ellison takes a second to kind of just like ruminate in that and then steps through the door.
He's just gotta process that. He's like, all right.
He's like, okay.
Okay. All right. So you guys all re-enter the room, and Torga is still sitting. She's just kind of staring off, and she goes, "So, have you lot come to a conclusion?"
Yeah.
Does anybody yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Does anybody have any conditions they would like to get out of their mouths before we let them know our decision?
Yes. I re-
Mm.
to do this, I require a salt rock.
Assault rock?
Assault
When this
rock?
one runs out. Sorry, my thing closed out.
Oh.
Okay.
A salted rock whenever I run out, and I need to be able to kill a person sometimes. On jobs, of course. Or it doesn't even have to be a person, just something.
Noted. Anyone
Well,
else?
it's like a human life. Protected.
Well, I already gave my
Mm.
condition.
Yes. So 3 conditions so far.
Just
I think that kind of gives away our answer.
I guess it's a condition, but the ability to leave once I find my way home. If
Find
I find my home.
find your way home. Now, what does that mean?
I can get more into that with you at a later date. Just
Then we will talk about
I'm
that stipulation later, and I'll give you my answer then. Anyone else have any stipulations?
Not as far as I'm aware.
This
Where do we
isn't like
sign?
a lifetime subscription thing, like
No, it's not a
you know.
lifetime. Oh, I mean, it depends on when you die, I suppose. But no, you will be able to retire at your race's average retirement age, whenever that may be, and you will have a large sum of pension in order to. You get a lot of benefits, is basically what I'm saying. You'll get a lot of money after you retire. You'll still continue to get stipends of cash from us. for thanking you for your service.
So where do we sign?
Never thought you'd ask.
As I say that, I'm like subtly looking at Barlow.
Subtly.
No, I'm trying to be subtle. I'm sure she notices, but
She kind of just snaps her fingers, and one of the soldiers comes in with just a long strip of parchment.
can I read all the fine print?
There is no fine print.
There is no fine
There's no
print.
fine print.
It's very cut and dry.
Basically, everything I said you will serve. You will follow orders. Just all the basic stuff that she'd already went over during the meeting. And then there is... Sure, Matthew. There is a line at the bottom that says, sign here.
I sign.
You'd think Fury, as like someone who does pacts with fiends, would be very anal about reading contracts, but she just kind of signs it.
She's like, yeah, been there, done that.
Rain, do you sign?
Yeah, I sign.
Jarwin? Jarwi?
She's a little busy at the moment.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes, Jar.
Okay. I got what she meant. I'm on the same page as her. We're good.
Yes, my
Sunshine.
favorite. Yes, Jar.
Indeed.
Yes, Jar. Alright, Maluk, are you able to sign?
Yeah, I was about
He
to
breaks
say.
the
I was gonna
pen.
grab it, look at it, and just look at Finch and be like, "Can you?"
Sure, buddy, I got it. And I like sign his name.
Okay.
I do look at Tor. I'm like, that's all right, right? Like,
Hey, if he doesn't know how to write,
cool.
I suppose that's fine.
So when exactly do we need to show you our strengths and weaknesses? If you're not already aware of them.
Well, first I'm gonna have to do some paperwork. It might take a little bit of time, but in order to provide you with Fury's stipulation, I need to do some moving around. I'll make you a squadron, for lack of a better term. A battalion, but with 5 people, I suppose. You'll be your own separate unit. Any preference for call signs, as in what you would like to be referred to in official documents and the such?
Okay.
My
Name.
last name has been
Name.
my common call sign so far, so
I mean, in regards to you as a unit, not you as an
Oh.
individual.
interesting. Okay.
Is this where
Team
we
name, guys.
officially
Team
name
name.
our team?
Oh, cool. So now we
Team
get
name,
to come
guys.
up with a name for our D&D party.
Should have warned us in advance, man.
I didn't want to warn you because I didn't know if you guys would say yes.
That may take a minute. Can we get back to you on that?
I'll see what I can do. I'll give you a placeholder name in the meantime, and if you find something that you prefer.
The 5 Musketeers.
The placeholders.
There's 5 of us.
Placeholder.
Bruh, that implies we can be replaced, which I guess we can, but we don't want to be. Because that
The
means we
5
die.
Musketeers, bro. The 5 Musketeers.
No,
There's 5
shut
of
up,
us.
Matthew. That's stupid.
You see, we hold in the places that she can't fill in.
What? What does that mean?
It means the stuff that like her other operatives can't do, we're able to do. We're able to hold that place in the organization.
Yeah,
It makes
I
perfect
don't
sense.
think you're using that word right. I don't think placeholders works. I'm sorry.
I think it works great.
I'll give you 24 hours to decide on what you want your name to be. And if you
Is that Dan speaking or is that Torg?
that's Torga speaking.
Damn. All right. So now we gotta come up with a name.
Hold on. Give me a second. You guys can do your talking, but just give me a second.
What comes in like pairs of
Idiots.
idiots? Just the idiots.
I'm not sure. I gotta check.
Babe. Comes in pairs of 5.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Appreciate
I
it.
got you guys. Don't worry.
What
What
Dan
about the
type?
Ice Riders? Since we were the Hell Riders.
The Furious
Ice Riders.
5 is so fucking funny. That's so funny. No.
I veto not just because of copyright, but because it has Fury's name in it, and that's not fair.
Bro said artichoke.
The Motley Crew?
No.
Damn. Because you can reuse his old name. The gays?
No. Well. No.
What? Gays coming.
While this is happening, I guess we'll go on break.
something.
Something.
Something. Ah.
Guys,
Something.
that joke is hilarious every time. No. Yeah. In his brain or in the... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Hey, Matthew.
Yeah.
That's like a 5-second delay.
No, that was me. I delayed. So do it again.
Hey, Matthew.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 4 seconds. I'm so sorry.
That 1 second difference is really fucking important, Dan.
Yeah, no, so sorry. My bad.
Listen. It's like in terms of height,
I was gonna say,
okay?
it's
Those
like
quarter
when-
inches really count.
It's like when you get a short bitch and they're like, I'm actually 5'1 1/4.
Yo, that is really fucking important.
Yeah, no, real. Jake could be like, I'm 5'7 1/2, actually.
I'm not that. I'm just 5'7", a nice clean number.
Even 5'7". Yeah, I know what I said.
Nice and smooth.
All of those
I
numbers
said
are
we're-
odd, I understand, but... Alright. Oh, Ranger's pissed.
Frankly, I think the numbers are kind of normal. You
No,
don't have to
Jim.
be mean to them.
So, now that you guys have decided on your name, I'm sorry that we had to cut the stream for that, but I feel like it's better for the viewership if we get rid of that like whole rambling section where you guys are like, I don't know what to do.
Oh, absolutely. That was not in any way very productive. I doubt it was
there was
good to watch.
content that missed right there.
Yeah, there were memes.
So, with that aside, we'll say that you guys had an in-universe discussion about your name, obviously, and the next day rolls around, and Torga is waiting downstairs for you guys the next morning.
Okay.
Yo, can we just tell her super nonchalant? Just be like, yo, we're the frozen outsiders. Then we'll just like...
Like, a hair flick and then walk away.
Yeah.
I they decided they all have to sleep on different corners of the brain.
Alright, so she's waiting for you. What do you guys do?
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Alright, no more input from Matthew.
Sorry, no, sorry. I couldn't help it. The voices were too strong.
The voices were
Okay,
too
so
strong.
I approached Torga.
Mm-hmm.
We have come to a name, but there's more of a there's like an official title and then like a little like short thing, I guess, an acronym that we also came up with, whichever is easier for you.
I have no preference.
All right. We've decided upon Frozen Outsiders, or FO for short.
Wonderful. I'll have that in the paperwork. I look forward to your first assignment. Who would you say is the least capable person to put in charge of this unit?
Are you asking me or all of us together?
Yeah,
All of you
Maluk.
together. All of you together.
Maluk.
Raises his hand
He's the
instantly.
newest and knows the least.
Noted. So, Maluk will not be the one I put in charge.
Fury chimes up and says, I've already got my hands full, and last time I kind of took lead. Everyone went off and did their own thing. I'm not a strong leader type.
Sorry about that, Fury.
It's okay, Fury.
Oh, don't worry, you weren't here yet, Maluk. I was referring to back when we were all the first time at Kadroth's care. Everyone went off and chaos happened.
That's true. Lucas.
So, Torga, there is something that I did want to talk privately with you about.
All right. She kind of takes you outside.
I wanted to make it aware that I don't require the rest of my team. You can ask me to do whatever, and I will do it on my own. That is not something that is important to me.
Wow.
Noted. If I come up with anything that is requiring your assistance and yours alone, I will keep in touch.
Of course. And then I enter the room again.
Actually, she puts a hand on you because she's a dwarf, so she kind of grabs your arm. Actually, I don't have anything right now, but just so I know what solo missions I could be sending you on, what are your limits?
In what sense?
Let's say I need to have you kill someone, but the only way for me to get close to him.
That's something I'm capable of.
Also noted.
And I'm assuming I'm good to head into the...
Yeah, she lets
Cool.
it with you. So what are you guys doing?
Whatever Torga.
Yeah, I suppose our time is no longer really our own. Our
She has-
downtime, maybe, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she needs to do paperwork in order for us to actually
Yeah, you
get our
guys haven't
first job.
you've been like inducted, but you haven't been like on paper inducted, so she can't actually send you to do anything right now.
but we can't like leave town and stuff. We have to await
Yeah.
orders, I assume.
Yeah. Barlow leaves with Torga, by the way.
Is there like
I
a
assumed
notice
as
board?
much.
Oh, excuse me, Torga. Torga.
She stops and kind of. Yes, Maluk.
Is there a like a notice board where they have the little papers that people can read for jobs
In this town or in general?
in this town?
No.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
And then she walks off with Barlow and the rest of her contingent.
So then, what do we want to do, guys?
I'll catch up to her.
We're just all going after her, huh? All right. We all gotta have some conversation. All right. Yeah, you kind of chase her down.
Oh no, she said she wanted to talk to me later about.
Oh, right. Yeah, you kind of chase her down. You're like, hey, remember the thing that you said? And she's like, right, your request.
Ow, River! That's my testicles.
An animal stepped on his balls.
Unfortunately, GMC terrain offers a
Oh.
ride. What about
River by testicles. What does that mean?
Lay down.
Socko was just hanging out by my pit. Oh no, he's gone now. So the reason why I say if found would like to go home, I'm not exactly from here. This world. I'm coming to realize. So if I could find my way home, I know how secret organizations are. I'd like to leave and go back.
Oh, you're a plane shifter. Fucking fabulous.
Not on purpose. It just happened.
How does that just happen?
I don't know. I was asleep somewhere, and then I woke up here.
He got kidnapped into another dimension.
I wouldn't be surprised. I get kidnapped. My characters always get kidnapped
How?
every single.
Dude, Rain especially.
Alright. Well, how did it... I'll see what I can do. When did you come to the conclusion that you... Like, when did you figure it out?
The money. Seen a lot of money back in my world. And this is completely different. That and there's a lot of knowledge that's different. Things aren't supposed to be things. Root, get off, motherfuckers.
Root, lay down.
I'm covered in dog hair.
Well, I will see what I can do.
Lay down.
If we find a way back to your native plane, I will send you there. And you can get off mostly scot-free.
All right.
Just know that if you are able to return to your home plane, you will no longer be entitled to your retirement plan.
That's gonna be fine. However, before I go, I'm gonna take the arm out. If you or anybody
Why
in
do
the
you
organization
just have... Oh my god.
happens to find any other crystal, like, I don't know, pieces of a body, keep them and let me know. I'm searching for
Are you
the
building
body.
yourself? Are you building yourself like a crystal waifu? Like, what is happening?
No,
Exactly what he's
I'm
doing.
trying to. If I build the body, then maybe I can find out what happened. I don't know.
Bring his
Or
wife.
at least I get to bury it all in one piece. Alyssa, shut the fuck up.
And what makes you think that this is connected to the same person that you're looking for? Or that they're even dead in the first place?
Not. And I'm 90% sure.
Well, if I find any crystal body parts, I'll keep you posted.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I just put it back in my bag.
And you walk away.
Yep.
What's your passive perception?
Oh, which one of those fuckers? Oh, woo! Oh, rip major ass. 10. Why?
You don't notice anything.
Do I have to take anything out of my inventory?
Nope.
Oh, you better not take it. Hey, Groot, what are you getting into? Lay down. No, you can't. Don't lick my face. I've seen where you stick that tongue.
Is there any way we can, like, since we're officially, can we spar with other Black Sword members? Like, can we just fight Black Sword members with their permission?
Right now, since you're not technically part of it, no, but maybe?
Aw. There's not much to do in this town. Towns here are boring. Is there some sort of secret underworld we can take down while the paperwork's being finished?
You know, we're signing on to the.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you're joining the mafia.
I would like to go hang out at whatever fight club is available.
That's fun.
I killed 79 people.
I think Rain
The
knows
Ice
where
Club.
what that is.
Yeah,
It's
if
called
there
the
was
Ice
one.
Club.
If there was one. Is there one?
Which there isn't.
Ugh.
Let's start one.
I'm gonna go get drunk at a bar and cause a bar fight. I don't know.
I'm in.
So Maluk and Rain go off to the tavern to get drunk. What are Fury, Finch, and Jarwin doing?
Do they announce that their goal is to go off, get drunk, and start a fight?
Start a fight? No, that's just Matthew. If it happens, it happens. I am announcing that I'm going to go get drunk.
Yeah, Maluk's like, I'm in. Count me in.
Hell yeah.
Alcohol sounds like a time for me. I have crippling alcoholism.
Oh, hell yeah.
Jarwin, are
Wanna
you down
walk
for a
by
drink or two?
cards?
Darwin is always down for a drink.
Alright, buddy, let's go get one because we got some stuff to talk about.
Do we want to be fancy tonight? I have some.
Hey, Jarwin, how do you like your shoes?
Yeah, I have wine. It can be beer or wine. I figured it out, so I can do wine also.
Fury, are you coming along?
Jarwin, how do you like your new shoes?
Yeah, Fury's, since she's been here playing for a few days, she's gonna take off the kitty gloves and start taking people's money.
Stop it.
Ooh.
Babe.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we like that. That's fun.
Jarwin still hasn't answered Matthew's question about whether he likes his new shoes or not.
Ask him a third time. Ask him a third time.
Nope.
They say third time's the charm.
Yeah. She is also like multitasking at the moment, so you may actually need to ask her again because she might not have heard you.
Hey, Jarwin, how do you like your new shoes?
Jarwin just kind of he like gives a firm nod with like tears in his eyes.
They are
Where are the tears from? They are. All right.
Hilarious. If
Dog,
something
they're tears of joy.
happened to those shoes.
These are like the best shoes I've ever.
So, you guys.
Stop it. Don't smooch me.
Yeah.
You eat shit.
So Fury, you
Yeah.
you start playing cards with people, and you're like, all right, you set the betting limit, and one of them's like, I don't have money yet, but I do have a job I can pass off.
Oh,
If I win, I get money. And I get this job. If I lose, oh well, there's more fish in the sea, as they say. I got this job. I'm a bounty hunter,
oh.
and I got this job from an anonymous client.
Hmm.
Basically, they say that the Frostmaiden lives on a misty isle hidden among the bergs in the sea of moving ice. There's a mighty strange whale on a boat with a boat on its back that swims in those frigid waters.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat? I'm gonna start taking this down
They
closely.
say the Frostmaiden lives on a misty isle hidden among the bergs of the sea of moving ice. There's a mighty strange whale with a boat on its back that swims in those frigid waters.
There we go.
You can probably catch the whale at Angajuk's Bell at Old Anchorage, but you gotta ring the bell to call it. At least that's what I'm hearing. I don't know how true it is. I don't know what's up with that, but by ringing the bell at
So there.
Angajuk's Bell, an Old Anchorage. It's basically like at a dock. They have like a bell that they would ring and stuff. Yeah. What did you say, Jacob? Sorry.
What does the strange whale have on its back?
A boat.
Whole boat. Okay. And it was Angajuk's Anchorage or
Bell. Angajuk's
dock?
Bell, which is
Bell.
ANGA Jed UK.
Yeah, I got it right.
It's an old
And
anchorage.
it's just straight up called. Okay, so it is an anchorage, but the
But
the
it's
bell
called
is the
it's
thing
called
that
the
is.
Angajuk's Bell. Yeah, and it's an
Okay.
anchorage. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
What does that have to do with the Frostmaiden?
I don't know, but the whale's the only way over, from what I hear, to the island where the Frostmaiden is supposedly holed up.
Wait, so are you saying the bounty is on the Frostmaiden?
The bounty is more specifically to find out if these rumors hold any weight or not. If the Frostmaiden's there, who am I to turn down a job like that? I can maybe finally stop all this fucking snow. I'd be a hero, and I'd get paid.
Fury would like to look up and down the sky and get an estimation.
If it's the Frostmaiden, he's cooked. He's done.
He's just a guy. Like he might like. Does he seem reasonably competent? Like generally speaking, though.
He seems like he's generally probably a very efficient bounty hunter just by looking at him. But he meets the Frostmaiden, he's cooked.
Yeah, that's a fucking goddess.
Yeah, little goddess of snow and wind.
Yeah, he's just some bloke with an axe.
Fury says, "Oh, for your own safety, I think I should take that job off your hands."
You gotta beat me first.
Uh-huh.
Beat him or incapacitate him. Either one works. If you need help, I'm there.
It's not
The
a
Luke
fight,
will
it's a
sit
card
down at the
game.
table and
No,
smash
I'm
his hand.
aware, but like, if you gotta take his job by force.
We've already got the information. Also,
Yeah, you could
in
just-
his head, for privacy, she's gonna be like, so who is your, the buyer, the patron?
Hey, he just goes, "What the hell?"
Oh, it's fine.
Oh shh.
You hear in his head, normally when things speak in my head, it's not actually fine. It's actually the opposite of fine. It's usually bad.
I can't read your mind or anything. I can talk. Sorceress.
Sorry.
I'm back. What I miss?
I was scratching my head.
Oh.
Can you repeat yourself? Sorry.
Said, well, I can't read your mind or anything, but I can talk to you. Ooh, sorceress. I can do things.
Sorceress.
Hold on. Let me find where specifically it says the.
Wouldn't Fury technically be a warlass?
No. Warlock is not gendered.
I was just making it funny.
We see a warlock is a male warlock, and then a war key is the.
That's so dumb. That's so stupid. He said a warlock is a male war, so a war key would be a female. Get it? Because lock and key. It should be the other way around.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Maluk would also like to play cards with Fury and them.
Okay. The person who gave me a job is it's confidential. Nor I'm not comfortable sharing this with you.
I mean, it's all private up here. She points at her head.
Yeah, but this isn't the first time I've had someone try to steal a contract from me. You get the information if you beat me in cards.
Okay. So how are we doing this?
Just roll a d20.
Can I do
Come
it
on,
with
nat 20.
proficiency?
What'd you say?
Can I do it with my 3-dragon anti-proficiency?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have lucky, so I'm gonna lucky. That's a little better.
Can Maluk attempt to cheat?
Yeah, sure.
I rolled a 2.
Make a sleight of hand check.
You get caught.
Sleight of hand check. Okay, worst thing, he gets kicked out of the bar. Okay.
Alright, what did you get, Jacob?
12.
I got a 6, so you beat him.
Ooh.
But let's see if you
Okay,
beat
it's
Maluk.
not bad. It's not bad. Not bad. Let's see.
Is Maluk playing with them?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sleight of hand's not the greatest, but it's fine. It's a +2, so that's a 17.
Yeah. Surprisingly, you're able to pull off the cheat, whatever it is that you're doing. Like you basically, when you drew a card, you drew 2 instead of 1, like a little cheater.
Yes.
No one expected it from the big, not too dexterous looking half orc. But then he just kind of
and Maluk wins.
Let's go.
He goes, the guy. He goes, all right. I know when I've lost, and since I don't have anything else to bet, I'll be on my way. He points to you, Maluk. The client. His name is Barbas.
Barbus.
Barbus.
Barbecue. No,
Barbus these nuts in your mouth.
just Barbus.
There you go.
And where can Barbus be found?
Usually, once I've completed the job, I just kind of let it be known. I kind of spread out the information, and in a couple of days' time, someone will show up. It's a different person every time. Someone will show up, collect what I need, what I've provided, and pay me. And then Barbus doesn't really work. He works through agents.
Interesting.
I have to be frank with you, I don't even think his name is Barbus. I think that's just like a pseudonym or something. That's funny.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And he goes, I bid you good day, and he walks off.
Good luck out there.
We have our heading.
Okay, Peter Pan.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
that's not Peter Pan.
Luke, we might not be. Yeah, jeez. We might not be able to go after this for a little while.
Oh, you weren't in
Depends
the
what.
back.
Yeah, we gotta level up first.
Oh.
That's not what I meant.
That's not what I meant.
We need training montage now.
I'm Jacob.
Actually.
Sorry, we just decided to bully you for some reason. I don't know why. That's so rare. It never happens.
Yeah, you would never bully me horribly.
No, not I. Not me, not I.
Definitely not Daniel.
No.
Okay, well, if we're not going to do this right now, then
I should confess it. I cheated.
Give me Boo.
Excuse me. Alright. So, is there anything that people would like to do over the course of the next week while you guys are waiting to hear back from Torga?
Fury is going to, try and get a few coins. Augment our funds.
Yeah. We'll say you're able to get over the course of the week, like 97 gold.
Damn, that's a lot.
is
there anyone? Is there anyone willing to just kind of spar? That way, skills don't get rusty.
I was gonna plan a heist.
You were gonna plan a heist on what?
I don't know.
Well, what is it?
I don't know. That's where the planning part comes in.
Okay, well then, depending on what it is, I may or may.
What rich merchants are nearby? What can I heist from? Can I steal from?
What can I heist from?
Alright, to Bryn Shander I go. Bryn Shander is a fairly big city, or town, I suppose, is more accurate.
I'll obviously come to you and be like, hey, I'm planning a heist. You want in?
It depends. What's the plan?
What's the score?
Yeah, exactly. How much are we taking?
All right. Well, DM. That depends. What do I got? What are my options?
You can rob the local blacksmith. You can go to the not like well off, but like the higher end district and start stealing from houses. There's not really a whole lot. You can try and rob the speaker.
I feel like we should probably keep a semi-low profile, so maybe houses would be the better option.
What you cut out for me? What was the first option?
Are you talking to me or Danny?
Dan.
I said
Sorry.
the local blacksmith. You could rob them. You could rob houses, and you could rob the speaker.
I'll go for the blacksmith. Might have some cool weapons stashed away.
You realize we'll probably be interacting with the blacksmith when we start working for Torga as we go from town to town, so we maybe don't want to do that.
Okay. Some random
Maybe
person's house then?
Yeah, that'd probably be best. How many do we want to hit?
I
All
think
of them.
five is a good number.
5 is a good number. I agree. Are we splitting with this with the rest of the group, or is this for just us?
Yeah, just us. Just 50-50 either way.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, cool. When do we head out?
Tonight, I think is good. While everybody's sleeping.
Sure, sounds. What time?
Maybe around 9, 10-ish.
All right, sounds good to me.
Yeah, all right.
They're called the
see you there.
Frozen Bandits.
Well, I'll go scout out some of the houses that I want to hit.
Yep.
Jen, I want to go scout out the most richest looking, like the people that look like they've got space for stuff.
Looks like they got what?
Looks like they got like a lot of space for a lot of stuff.
All right.
Like big house.
Make an investigation check.
Yes, sir.
As you kind of walk through the streets towards the more well-off part of town.
I will be right back. I'm going to get food.
You don't have to. Okay. What'd you get on your investigation check?
I haven't rolled yet. I wanted my other part of the tray. Ooh, fuck yeah. 19. 22. 30. Oh.
23 or 22?
22. I think 19. 20, yeah, 22.
Okay, so as you're looking around, you see quite a few nicer looking houses. Unfortunately, a lot of them, there's a very big police presence in town, in this part of town. A lot of guards. 5 might be an unrealistic number to hit. But as you're walking, you see
unrealistic?
Yeah, unrealistic. It might not be it might be too many.
Okay.
You see a couple entry points on specific houses. Like one has a pretty large window. One has a basement that he closes but doesn't lock. And the other is just kind
do I notice what kind of metal?
Iron. It's just like
The
a
deadlock
regular
is?
door. He didn't lock it. Is what I'm saying. He didn't lock it.
Oh, didn't lock it. Okay.
Yeah, so one has a pretty big window on the first floor. The other has a basement that he didn't lock behind him. And the other is just kind of at the edge of town, so there's not really a lot of guard presence there.
Before nightfall, I'd like to hit up a criminal contact, and I'd like to look for any information on any of the guards in the richer area to see which ones are able to be bought off and which ones possibly could be bought off. Which ones aren't or aren't.
Hold on a second. You head down to the stables where your criminal contact for the city is, and you see him kind of brushing a reindeer, and he hears footsteps and he turns and he goes, "Oh, it's you again."
Howdy ho, howdy hey.
Thanks, baby. That's fine. I think he had McDonald's, but oh well.
No, I had
That's
I had,
crazy, Matthew. I
burgers
wasn't
that-
talking about you.
Yeah.
So
Alright, what did I miss?
So you head down to the stables to talk to your criminal contact, and he goes, "Oh, it's you again. What can I do for you?"
I'm just looking to see in the richer part of town what guards possibly could be bought off and which ones are strict to the rules.
Listen, man. This is Bryn Shander. The guards are already bought off.
I'm aware, but like, since they're already corrupt, could they be bought off more to look the other way?
I guess it depends on how much you offer them. If I could give you a recommendation, I would say robbing in Bryn Shander, not exactly a good idea. A lot of people in this town have a lot of ears and eyes on everything. You can't really do anything without Joe Schmo down the road hearing about it. But if you're committed to this heist thing,
I didn't say nothing about no heist.
Rain, why else would you be scoping out the rich neighborhood of town and looking to buy off guards? I was born at night.
He's
I
got
wasn't
you
born
there.
last night, though.
Curiosity?
Anyway. You're committed to robbing them. Allegedly, of course.
Allegedly.
My only advice would be to either be really good at covering your tracks or just don't do it. Because if you're not really good at covering your tracks, everyone's going to know about it come morning. They won't know who did it, but they'll know something happened. And they'll be on the lookout for stolen goods. And they'll be questioning everybody.
I have a question for you, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Would doing a heist so soon after agreeing to like work with the Black Swords, would that be a bad idea? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, while Ellison, sorry to cut off whatever Rain's doing. While Ellison is on his own, he's like starting to think about the consequences of his actions. And definitely getting second thoughts.
I didn't think of that either. I was just
Yeah.
bored. My first thought was to steal shit.
Yeah, so anyway, when you come back to the tavern, Ellison's gonna bring it up to you, like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this, considering who we are going to be working for.
Same here. I'll come back to the tavern and be like, maybe not. Actually, I talked to Mike, I got some
Fight
pretty
Club?
good solid advice.
Fight Club instead?
Yeah, Fight Club, yeah. Fight Club.
little bit of sparring, yeah, practice here and there.
I'll create a Fight Club.
Okay.
I'll send invitations all throughout town to random spots. Come to the docks.
Yeah, you're able to get a Fight Club off the ground. The first meeting, colossal failure. Only 2 people showed up. It was you and Finch.
This gives Daryl joining Fight Club.
Yes. So, the rest of the week passes by.
Every day I send out invitations. How many
Invitatious.
invitations to Fight Club every night? Do I ever get a sustainable good Fight Club? Get some income?
The biggest that you got was 2 other people. One was Maluk, and the other was some guy. Maluk accidentally killed the guy.
It's okay. We just throw his body in the river. He fell in and drowned.
Don't ask about the blunt force trauma.
Ignore whatever gash he probably has.
He hit his head falling down.
His head's falling off. He drowned.
You
He
pick
hit
him
his
up.
head, and then he hit a rock, and then he hit a rock, and then he hit a rock.
You pick him up, and you're like, you tripped, right? Okay, so eventually Torga returns to town after the week has passed. She returns without Barlow. Sag.
Well, the thing is, because we now work for her, and he's now one of my higher ups, I'm listening to what she told me. I would no longer be paying attention to him as, often. Not interacting as much, because I'm still trying to do my job and keep my life.
Yeah, you do notice that he's not there, though.
Hmm.
She goes, "Hail and well met, the frozen outsiders."
It's our name.
That really does not roll up that well. All right. Thank you for your patience. The paperwork has been filed. Welcome to the Black Sword. we're gonna get you some standards, as in like our emblem, our uniform. We value personal expression. So
Give me a
rather,
cloak.
if you would rather keep your original attire as is, we can get you something with our logo on it. Our merch.
I'll just take a cloak with the brand with the markings on it. I like my getup.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna wear
mean,
a cloak
Fury
and
will.
a jacket.
Hey, it's winter out here, man. I doubt I'll overheat.
Yeah, I mean, Fury will take a set of, Black Sword's uniform clothing, but
Yeah,
she will
Ellison likes
always wear
variety.
it.
Ellison likes variety, so probably something close to what he wears, but like he'll also take just the stuff she gives us.
What about you, Jarwin and Maluk? Are you guys gonna take a uniform, or are you just gonna be like put your logo on something?
I don't think Jarwin's gonna take a uniform.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jarwin definitely
He
does
likes
not.
his outfit.
He's gonna get it
He's
like
not a fashion
what is it?
fool.
Jarwin's gonna get the like logo bejeweled into his cloak.
That's good.
Yes.
I was gonna say bejeweled into the shoes.
It's on like the shoe buckles.
Like bedazzle it.
I'll get a tattoo.
Acceptable.
You should put it on your forehead. That way, everybody will always be able to see it. They'll always know your rank and your position.
Maluk just stares silently as the snow crickets chirp.
I agree to this plan.
Are you getting a face tattoo?
It'll be a little tiny one on my forehead.
I think it'd be funny if he misconstrued and he made it like really big.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna pay the guy to add a penis on his left cheek, unbeknownst.
Oh.
No, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I think that's funny.
No, that's fucked up.
Listen, since he agreed to the face tattoo, I didn't think of it until he said yes, he was. So I was like, oh, okay.
That's fucked up.
Why you gotta do it, bro, like that? Why you gotta do Maluk like that, bro?
All things
Because I
said and
didn't
done.
think you would agree to like a face tattoo. So since you agreed to the face tattoo, now I have money. I can pay first.
So yeah, Fury, you're able to get a set of what is your current armor? Like, what armor do you currently have?
Leather armor.
Okay, you'll be able to get is studded leather light or medium?
Studded
That's
is
what
still light.
Okay, so you'll get studded leather armor with the branding on it, like the not branding, but like
Yo.
you get a little upgrade. Crow, Finch, you also get studded leather armor. With the merch. You reppin' the black sword. Rain, you get a cloak. Maluk, you go to the tattoo parlor and get it tattooed on your face.
Yep, right on the forehead. So do they
No.
glaive? Like any like enchanted black glaives, like a +1 or something?
No, you don't get any like cool magic items for joining.
That's fine. Figure it out. How many and just regular black glaives? Anything just
You just want a new glaive, basically. Yeah, they can get you a new glaive. It's sharp.
yeah. Yeah, mine's like wooden and bone.
Jarwin, do you get like a necklace, a ring, or are you actually gonna bedazzle your jacket?
I'm gonna bedazzle my jacket.
Okay.
I was honestly going to say he would probably do both or all of the options.
He gets a ring, a necklace, and he bedazzles himself. All right, that's canon now, Aiden. You can't change it. You've already said it. You definitely said all those things.
Technically, I just said the bedazzle thing.
No,
Yeah, to be fair, I said those things, not Aiden.
no. Aiden said all of those things. So.
Hold on a second. I mean, that's fine.
No, I'm kidding.
I probably would totally do that.
No, you can. It's just the bedazzling. I was just messing with
No, it's fine.
you. So you guys are now officially inducted into the Black Sword, and Torga goes. Now that we've got that out of the way, hold on, I gotta get to the page. Right. Oh yes. Paperwork aside, I have given you a leader. Now, I want this to be known. This is just on paper. You do not have to treat this person as the leader of this unit. This is just on paper.
Oh my god,
I am going to roll a d4. And whichever one of you gets it, besides Maluk is excluded because you all said he would be a bad leader, and she took that into account. Whichever one of you gets it will be the leader.
Stop it.
Okay. Did you see what it was? So, Fury, you are on paper in charge of this unit.
God damn it.
If you would like to hand leadership over to someone while I'm here, I can attest to that and just make it be known.
But was she all like, oh, you know, the person who says they don't want a leader is often a decent leader?
No, she's not saying that.
She just decided. She was just like, sure.
Yeah, she literally just, kind of like how I did it, she was like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
But in her head.
Yeah. She like wrote your names down on a piece of parchment, she went, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, Fury's going to talk to Torga and ask her to make Ellison in charge.
It's not that we're mad. Just so disappointed.
Okie doke.
Are you like taking her aside or just saying that in front of everybody?
Probably in front of everybody, honestly. Just like, you know, I really don't think I should. Ellison seems to have a good head on their shoulders.
Well, thank you for the compliment.
Are you peeing on me?
No.
Thanks for asking. I am not.
Matthew Kozak asking the important question.
Sorry, it was getting warm where the dog was sitting on me, and I was like, I can't tell if this is just like over time or if you're just pissing on me.
What's the verdict?
Overtime.
Okay.
Where he was sitting was just happened to be getting warm.
Makes sense. Body heat transfer. Blah blah blah. So.
Hi, buddy. Yes.
She looks at you, Fury, and she goes, "Sure, Ellison Finch, you're now the leader of this unit, the Frozen Outsiders."
Cool. I can do that.
Like I said, this is just on paper. I don't care who's in charge in reality.
That's understood.
I know. I know. I know.
So,
And all the attention, I know.
that aside, I have a job for you.
Which would be?
I like Sacco more. River, go away. I like Sacco more. I like Sacco more. I like. Stop it.
He says, "Fuck your preferences."
Sacco, come here for me.
Fuck you, no square doggy.
Come here. Stop it, Groot. Oh my god, I'm being assaulted by all the dogs that I don't want.
This job. What's your job?
Stop licking me. You like to eat shit.
So,
What is your issue?
the job. About a week ago, something fell out of the sky. A star, a comet, not sure yet. It went down in the mountains south of 10 towns. Not too far away, but you know. Since then, a lot of people have been receiving mental messages in a language they can't make out.
Another hat touches
I
the
look
leaf.
at Rain, by the way, as she's saying this. I look at Rain.
I think the comet might have something to do with that. And I bet you could find it. And I will reward you for doing so.
Oh, sounds good. I think we're all in. Unless anybody has any other ideas?
No
Preferences?
bar.
I'm good.
Alright, cool. Is there a preferred time you'd like us to set out, or are we good to head out now?
Head out whenever.
Yeah, nobody should be stealing my thing. That's mental messages. That's me.
I
No
do
one else
that.
can
That's
take
my bit!
I do that. Page 132.
About what time of day is it?
Just before noon. Like 10:37.
Okay. Is it possible for us to just get a new carriage? Sleigh, whatever.
Slarage, Slark.
One that's not absolutely destroyed. Or fix our old one.
With Matthew's criminal contact, it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Matthew enough to do that for us.
No, but I have money now.
I mean, I guess. Alright, fair
Yeah,
enough.
we could just buy it fair and square.
True, we could do that. Alright. That way we don't have to worry about trying to return it.
So, you guys head down to the stables.
Yes, sir.
Alright. You arrive at the stables and you see the stable owner is just having like a yelling match with somebody in Elven, and he's just kind of they're yelling back and forth. It's a pay dispute if those of you who speak Elven, which I think Finch does. I think Finch is probably the only one.
What was it? Sorry?
It's just about a pay dispute, Elvish.
Yeah.
I turned to the group. We'll probably want to wait just a moment. That they'll be done in a second. Or does it seem like has this argument been going on for a while, or is it just like coming to a close? Like, where are they in their argument?
It's coming to a close. Basically, it's at the point where it's like the stable owner's like, either pay me all of my money, or I'll get my friends to kill you. And then he sees you guys and he goes, actually, as a matter of fact, I'll have that one kill you. And he points to Rain.
Do I see him point to me?
Yeah.
I like side eye Rain.
I start to walk up to the door. Something I can help you with, friend.
Oh, yes. Come in, my friend. Come on, come on. This
I
guy
open the
here,
door.
this guy here, is refusing to pay the extra 50 gold for the enchantment. Now you know how I am, and you know that I value all of my money being paid to me up front, right?
Right. Oh, as any, reasonable person would.
Right. So, and this man is trying to scam me. Now, I told him to either pay me the 50 gold up front right now, the extra 50. 50 gold's not that much to ask for, or I would have him killed. And I'd take the 50 gold from his corpse.
All right, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna put my arm around the kid or the man, and I'm put my hand in front of him, and I'm just gonna be like, "Sorcerer, now I could burn you alive, with fire, acid, lightning. Take your pick. But I don't have to if you just pay the 50 gold."
Make an intimidation check.
Like he said, all you have to do is pay, and you keep your life. You don't, I choose a nice, fun way to kill you. Intimidation. $21.
The guy's like shaking. He's like, I don't have the money for all that extra right now. If you could just take the enchantment off, that'd be great. I'll come back for the enchantment if I get the money for it.
Real quick, before this goes any further, can I walk up behind the customer and make it look like I'm grabbing in his pockets, and then, like, after taking money from my own pockets, and just grab it and hand it to the owner?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Cool. Good. Jesus, fuck. Oh, hold on. Stuff wasn't working. That was 17.
All right, yeah. So you reach into his pocket and you kind of pull out your gold
Mhm.
and hand it to the manager. And the manager goes,
Think this should suffice? Because we have business we need to attend to. That's kind of on a rush. So if we could just finish this up, please.
Of course. You lied to me. I got my eye on you. Get out of my shop. And the guy goes, and he just kind of, Rain just kind of ushers him out.
Cool. That's done, dealt with, whatever.
We're in need of a new carriage. I've got money now. I wouldn't mind renting or buying one off you.
What happened to the old one?
Invisible stalker.
Yeah, tore right through the top. Was not very fun experience.
And you want a whole new carriage?
Yes, sir.
Probably faster than getting a repair.
Alright. Do you want the enchantments on this one as well?
That would be preferred.
What was the 100 gold plus 50 for the enchantment, and then plus another 50 for insurance because he doesn't trust you anymore. So 200 gold.
200?
Mhm.
I'm 10 gold short.
I pay the 10 gold.
I give him 190.
He takes the 190 and he raises an eyebrow. You just saw what I... And then you put the 10 gold in his hand, he goes, never mind, our business is concluded.
I vividly roll my eyes at the whole thing. Like, after it's been paid, whatever, I do step outside because Jesus Christ.
Take your cart.
Just
Get lost. I'll see you again in like 2 weeks when you break this one too.
you never know. And you're very welcome for the help.
Thank you. Suppose I keep you around for some things.
I forgot how high my intimidation was.
Mine's a +5.
Yeah, same.
And he's not even proficient. So you guys acquire your carriage, your slayage, and you head out towards the mountains south of the 10 towns, where this comet allegedly fell. And that is where we're going to end the session. Thank you, stream, for sticking with it. Thank you for watching if you did. Much love. Appreciate you all.
Level up.
Bye.
Bye, stream!
Bye, stream. No levels up. Nope.